funk. Thoughts deep, boy steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, high late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and all that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress and bring me looking like when blessings drop in. And so I cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Woo.
God dang it, Scorpio Mama is in the building. Scorpio Mama, what's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? One of my good old moderators is in the building, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate you checking in with me. El Cheapo, what's up with it? What's up with it? Like always, I appreciate when you pull through as well too. She says she's tapping in for the stream today. Thank you so much, El Cheapo. Thank you. Everyone who watching in the bushes as well too. Appreciate you tuning in to this stream, this podcast today. I am Mervin. Today is another episode of a lunchtime conversation topic that I want to talk to y'all about. All right, this topic it's another one of the important topics that us as men deal with modern day women, and I'm going to do my best to try to articulate this to the best of my ability. I'm gonna do my best to break this thing down to the lowest common denominator so y'all can understand, my talking points, understand where I'm coming from on this. And so we can come up with some accountability and come up with some solutions as well too on this, y'all. But before we get to that, once again, thank y'all so much for coming in. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're able to share me out, by all means, share me out as well too, because it do helps the channel. It helps the stream out as well too. So how's y'all day going? How's y'all Wednesday? How's y'all Wednesday today? Hope y'all having a fabulous Wednesday today. I'm having a very productive Wednesday today. And to be honest with you, I'm actually having a good Wednesday today. The reason why is because today is actually one of my daughter's birthday. All right. Today's one of my daughter's birthday, and so she celebrated her birthday. A matter of fact, when I had went to the Nutcracker with my family, that was her birthday wish, was to go out and see the Nutcracker. That's what she wanted to do on her birthday. So I promised her that. So I took her and the whole entire family out to go see the Nutcracker. We had a when we was there, we had a 5-course meal and everything. It was wonderful, and she had a great time, and she really enjoyed herself. And to top it off, for my just like I told y'all before, my daughter, she's in ballet herself, and she actually is having her first recital coming up this Saturday, and I'm so proud of her. So she have her first recital that's coming up this coming up Saturday. So I am so happy for her, for real, and I'll be looking forward to that. So all right, so Cheapo, she said this. She said, I'm just sitting here at my desk eating a salad. A salad. What kind of salad you eating, Cheapo? Scorpio says she being sick as a dog, but God is good. Hey, um, speedy recovery, okay? Because I know this is the season where a lot of these viruses be coming through this, through this weather changing, the flu or whatever it is, what I'm saying. So I wish you a very, very speedy recovery. Make sure you stay as hydrated as possible. Where if you drink, like water, or drink some orange juice, whatever the case may be, that will help heal your body up, what I'm saying. So speedy recovery, for real. um did she said people like to hug. It got me sick. You want to know what's funny? My other daughter, right? Um, she's a hugger. She's a very affectionate person, especially when she gets sick. She be so clingy when she gets sick. So when she gets sick, we already know that everybody in the household is fixing to get ready to get sick because of her. Because she gets so clingy, she want to hug everybody. She want to touch on everybody. She want to cough and sneeze on everybody. But that is how the way she is. So I know exactly what you're going through, Scorpio Mama. I understand that a whole lot. I understand that a whole lot. But yeah, I do got a topic that I want to talk to y'all about, for real. I really do. I really do. Scorpio, she said this, I don't like people touching me, Urban. I don't like it. It's so icky. Very understandable. Very understandable. But yeah, I do have a topic that we're gonna talk about, y'all. We're gonna talk about. And now in this topic that we're gonna talk about today, it is so common, but unfortunately, I don't hear a lot of content creators talking about this. Um, or if they do talk about it, they're not gonna talk about it in a way that I'm going to talk about it. All right. So let's jump into this, because there are certain layers that we got to peel from this. Okay. So today on top of talking point we're gonna talk about today is Why do modern day women like to call regular heterosexual men gay? Why do they like doing that? Why do they come out of their mouth? Why? Especially when they know without a shadow of doubt, they could tell that a heterosexual man isn't gay. They could tell just by looking. Because I heard this, that women have said this, right? They said that they have what is known as a quote unquote gay meter. Okay. What is a gay meter? A gay meter is basically a woman's intuition to where they could immediately know that a dude is either gay, bisexual, a trans woman, trans man, whatever case may be. They have this certain type of um, intuition about them that they can pick up on that, right? Now, in some cases, that intuition be accurate, but in other cases, it don't be accurate at all. Period. And so we're going to talk about that today. Why do modern day women call masculine man when you know that dude is masculine? You know that he's a heterosexual male. You know that. You know this dude's sexuality. You could just tell by his sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Why do you resort in calling a heterosexual man gay? Why do you resort to that? A matter of fact, those of y'all who are in the chat right now, and I'm gonna ask y'all this: have y'all ever called a heterosexual male or a heterosexual man gay when you know good and well that he's not gay? Have you ever did that? Second part of the question is this: what was the reasoning why you called a heterosexual man gay when you know he's not? Once again, have you ever did that? Have you ever called a heterosexual man gay? And the second question is, what was the reasoning why you did that, if you did it? Okay. Scorpio, she said, please, please, oh please, support my channel. Facts. Support my channel. I take cash apps, I take car titles, I take EBT food stamps. Hey, wherever it is. I take it. Shoot, help a brother out. Help a brother out because your donation and sponsorship does go towards the betterment of this channel for real though. Every donation that I receive, it goes towards bettering this channel for real. All right, in some type of way. But I appreciate that, Scorpio Mama. Why y'all thinking about that question? If you had that experience, right? Let me get into the premises of why we were having this conversation today. Okay. The reason why we're having this conversation today on this lunchtime conversation is because um your boy Urban was invited to go onto a panel yesterday on another podcaster another content creator show yesterday. Shout out to Selena. Okay. Shout out to her. So she invited me to come on to her show to talk about the topic that I was talking about yesterday about Nina, right? And also she prior before me coming up there on the panel, because at the time I was out at my daughter's ballet practice, right? And so prior before me coming up on the panel, right, she had asked permission that she could use my video as her talking point, which I never have no problem with people using my content. I don't long as they're doing it within the community guidelines and standards. So YouTube, that's all I ask, that if you do it, make sure you're doing it in regards to the community guidelines for YouTube, where you're not doing it as far as you trying to cyberbully or anything like that, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't care. Review it. And so that's what she did. She took the video and she was reviewing it, right, with her talking point. And by the way, her show was a wonderful show. She had real good talking points and everything. But however, there was a certain segment of her show that caught my attention. I didn't see this before. And once again, the reason why I didn't see this before is because once again I was out with my daughter doing the ballet practice. And right after her ballet practice was over, I was on my way home. so I could go ahead and participate on Selena's panel. Once when I got home, right, I stopped looking at the stream on my phone, right? I turned it off, right? And so I could go, prep myself and, get myself together. So this particular segment, I did not see. Okay. So she invited another one woman up on her panel. When she invited this another woman on her panel, they began to talk about what I was talking about on this video. And so this is going to be the whole premises of why we're having this conversation today. Okay. Now I do want to put out this disclaimer because I know how people are on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna put out this disclaimer. Now, when I get ready to do this review on this, okay, this is by no means that I'm trying to come after this woman, that I'm trying to attack this woman personally or anything like that. Not at all. All I'm going to do is engage into her talking points, okay? And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. There also another reason is because when I finally got on the panel, right, she was still on there and she was engaging with another dude on there, and they was going back and forth having a conversation. Then right after that, Selena had redirected them to get back on the topic, right? But they end up leaving the panel. So I never had the opportunity to engage her. If I did, I had engaged her. We've been having the conversation while on the show, but I never had the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, respecting Selena, respecting her show, I just didn't say nothing about it. But yeah. So, like I say, we are going to talk about this today. And once again, I'm only just challenging her talking points, and that's it. All right. So, if y'all ready for this, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're able to share me out, by all means, share me out as well too. It do help you on channel. Sour Patch, I see you in the chat as well too. What's up with it? Appreciate you tuning in. All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and first of all, before I get to my main talking points about this, let's go ahead and review this footage, okay? So y'all can understand my premises of where I'm coming from, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and review this, and we're gonna go from there. All right. So here it is. Here's your boy here, Selena. She's reviewing my content right now, and and at this segment, this is when they're gonna engage on a particular thing that I was talking about in this particular segment. All right, so let's go ahead. It's like how she is, like Nina is, right? Like how she is, right? I seen women who look like this, right? Guess what I did? I kept swiping, like,
Wow. So brown skin, thank you for joining me. What is your take about this? Yeah, some men just do not, they don't like it, and like I said, it's people's personal preference. But like I said, if I do decide to wear a little bit more makeup or wear a lace front, as long as I feel like it's not over the top, I you know,
Mhm.
um I still think it's fine.
now, what's happening in this conversation is that Selena, she asked the one lady, her name is I think brown skin lady. She was asking her what was her perspective about what I just said. And so what I end up doing is that I had end up recording this, right, and I had to edit this because it was a moment where she was having audio issues. The young lady was having audio issues, so I cut out that part and I just fast forward all the way up to the part where Selena Starback engaging and talk to her, and that's where we're at right now. This is Selena talking. Then brown skin lady, she's going to give her perspective. All right.
So give me your opinion on
Mhm.
this, brown skin.
My opinion, my first of all, is he even straight? Is my question.
Now listen, her very first rebuttal was he even straight? And I want y'all to listen to this again. So y'all hear this again.
My opinion, my first of all, is he even straight? Is my question.
She asked, was he even straight? Was he even straight? And once again, this is going to segue into my main talking point about why do modern day women immediately go to the point of trying to say that a masculine man is gay or is he even straight. It shouldn't be no question about that, because let's look at it from this tongue tied. But let's look at it from this perspective, okay? What does me being gay or straight have anything to do with what we're talking about right now, or what they're talking about? What does that have anything to do with that? And I want y'all to think about that. And she's gonna have some more points as well too. But I'm gonna dive deeper to this. But let's go.
Because he giving off
Yeah.
feminine vibes. Okay. Well, and this is
Mhm.
my thing too. So is he a therapist? Did he say that?
No, he just has his own podcast.
It's I'm cut off on this. It's funny that she mentioned that. All right. It's funny that she mentioned that. I don't know, because I have that vibes of being like a therapist, but many of y'all, like especially my day ones who be following me from day one, they know that my original persona when I first started my channel was called the Official Urban Therapist. And the reason why I had that persona first, the Official Urban Therapist, is for the simple fact that people confide in me. People 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 confide in me in a way where they open up and they just begin to pour out whatever issues that they have. Okay, so that's the reason why I originally used that persona of being the Official Urban Therapist, and it's still like that right now. If you were to hashtag me, you'll see all my channels talking about the Official Urban Therapist. But the reason why I had perverted my channel from the Official Urban Therapist to the House of Urban Lounge podcast for legal purposes, because I didn't want people to think that I was a licensed therapist when I'm not a licensed therapist. Now I have degree. I'm degree in that level. Yeah, I understand how psychology works and social and psychology and stuff like that. I know how it works because I went to school for it. But however, I never was licensed in that. But however, through my experience, right, through my career experience, I deal with a lot of social work. Okay, so I know how to engage people in such a way similar to what a licensed therapist know how to do. And so that's the reason why I converted my name from saying the Official Urban Therapist to the House of Urban Lounge podcast for legal reasons, because I didn't want people to literally think that I was a licensed therapist. Then it'd be legal things happening behind that, because people start confiding in me. People will start like giving me like cash outs or whatever. And guess what would happen? If I'm not giving them a certain type of services that they're looking for, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go back and try to sue me. So that's why I took away of that name and switched out to saying I am the House of Urban Lounge podcast for legal reasons. Okay. But we're going to continue. Glib, what's up with it, man? I see you in the chat. Salute, salute, salute. Glib, he said this before I continue. He said, ad hominem attacks can defeat most arguments, even when the arguments are supported by facts. And that's, bro, that is big facts. I say this all the time when we dealing with debates. I know right off the bat when I didn't want to debate is when a person immediately start using ad hominems. When they don't have no talking points, when they don't have no strong rebuttal to back up their claims, and they resort to ad hominems, I know I don't want to debate. I just don't say that. I'm like, oh, not, because at this point it's just her opinion. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with you on that. South Pat, she said that she's trying to figure out where your mindset is coming from, which I agree with you on that. I agree. And that's one thing about me is that a lot of people are like that with me. And the reason why is because how the way I am. How the way I am, okay? I am considered like an enigma to people. I'm a mystery to people. I always put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? And I do that for a reason. And so people try to figure it out. They're trying to see, well, is he this? Is he that? I need something to work with. So I can understand where Sour Patch is coming from when she's trying to develop her rebuttal. She's trying to see, um, um, mm, he gay. That's what she pretty much said. Like, is he gay? So she could rebuttal on that. But one thing I could say about Selena is what she did, and we're gonna hear this. One thing about Selena is that when she said that, right, Selena went back and told like, no, he is not gay. He is a heterosexual man. He's a heterosexual man, and on top of that, the dude is married too. He's married. He's a heterosexual man, and on his channel, he talk about these type of issues on his channel as a heterosexual man. Then her next response was that, well, is he a therapist? And it's a reason why she's saying these two things. The reason why she's saying these two things is, once again, is that she's trying to find some type of rebuttal to rebuttal back on. And she's saying these things because she's trying to discredit my claims. That's basically what she's trying to do. And another thing what people do when they use ad hominems like that is that they try to attempt to use these ad hominems, thinking that if they use these ad hominems, they're winning, and that person claims going to be immediately discredited. But that's not true at all. That's not true at all. But let's continue on. Selena, salute, welcome. Appreciate you. So let's continue, y'all. And we're gonna get to my main talking points on this as well too.
Yes, he has his own podcast on YouTube, and he talks about different things like this that goes on. He's also married, so he was just giving his opinion on this particular person that has a social media platform. And if you were here earlier, she was just saying that how there wasn't any good men in LA. And she was just saying how she feels like she's a 9 and a 10. And well, if you're a 9 and a 10, you basically don't get men approaching you like that. So
shout out to Selena. Shout out to her for remaining neutral in the whole entire conversation. Shout out to her on that, for real. But let's continue.
He was just talking about how basically how some men may see her, where she might think she's a 9 or 10. You can't ever tell because how some women, like he was saying, is so caked up with makeup, you really can't see how they really look. So that was just, like I said at the very beginning. If you have time, or if you want to, you can go back and look at the beginning on what she was saying in the video. So
yeah, I get it. And yeah, I heard what he was saying, and I heard him say something about people and therapists, and they switching therapists because they're not saying what they will. So I just assumed that he was a therapist, or maybe he would like for us to think that he's a therapist. But this is my whole thing though. Why is that a big? It's almost like some men are infatuated or like fixated on putting women down. Like, why are you even, instead of doing that, why don't you tell her she's beautiful and she don't need all that?
Right.
If you feel that way, versus saying you doing too much and trying to make somebody feel bad, because that'll go a longer way and get your point across, versus trying to put somebody down for doing what they feel like they need to do to attract a man.
Right. I can understand that too, Brown Skinny.
Facts. Okay. All right. So, and this is another part that I honestly want to rebuttal on. Okay. I done heard this argument so many times with modern day women. They say the same exact things. A matter of fact, other content creators such as Kevin Samuels, the lead attorney, other type of content, even Tommy Sotomayor, a matter of fact, had dealt with the same type of a talking point that women use every single time. They say this: why do you have to say it this way? Why not just try to say things to bring the woman up instead of, to make it seem like it's negative and bring her down. Right? Here's the reason why, okay? And I'm gonna ask a question why I explain this too. Ladies, would you rather for your man to lie to you? Would you rather for your man to lie to you? Or would you rather for your man to tell the truth? Once again, would you rather for your man to lie to you? Or would you rather for your man to tell the truth? Now, if you are wearing makeup and you looking like a damn clown, would you rather for that person who loves you, who supports you, who rock with you, who see you for you, right? Would you rather for him to be honest with you and tell you the truth? Babe, no, that's too much. I mean, you could do the makeup, it's fine, but that's too much. You too caked up and cake out of it. No, don't do that. Would you rather for me to be real with you? Or do you want me to lie to you? How do I look, baby? Oh, you great. Knowing good and well in my mind, like, goddamn, I'm dating Ronald McDonald on them boys. I'm sitting up here dating Ronald McDonald on the cool though. I'm dating it. I'm dating it. That's who I'm dating. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. A lot of y'all ladies will say this. Well, I'd rather for you to want to tell the truth. But then also some ladies will say this as well too. You'll say, well, it's how the way you say it. No. When you're being honest, it's best for you to be your authentic self and say it the way how you would say it instead of beating around the bush with it, right? Same thing for one of the ladies, right? Same thing for the one of the ladies, right? I would rather for my woman to be brutally honest with me and tell me instead of lying in my face. And ladies, y'all honestly do that to us men all the time. Y'all honestly do. When we go and approach y'all initially, do y'all be brutally honest with us? Yes, you do. If I walk up to you and say, hey, how you doing today? My name is such and such, blah, 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 whatever, right? Are you going to be brutally honest with me and tell me that you're not interested with me? Or are you going to pander me and stuff and say, okay, knowing good way you're not interested in me whatsoever? Y'all going to be brutally honest. So why is it that we as men have to be super humble to y'all, right? To pander to y'all feelings, right? But y'all don't do the same thing with us as men. Y'all gonna tell us. Y'all gonna sit up and say you're a broke nigga. Y'all gonna say all kind of stuff to us. And be brutally honest. And on top of that, this situation right here too. Is he gay? She didn't hold back her mouth. She wasn't being sensitive about that when she said what she said. She wasn't. She was being brutally honest. And one thing about it, I can respect her honesty. But at the same time, we have to be realistic about this. And that's where we fixing to get ready to break this thing down. I'm figuring ready to break this thing down. Why women do this. Okay. So men, y'all can understand it. Also, the women who are watching right now, so you can understand this behavior, why you do what you do. Okay. So I'm going to break this thing down. And it's very simple. I promise y'all it's simple. The reason why y'all do what y'all do. I promise it is. I promise it. Then also, another thing too, I want to just throw this once again. I want to throw this disclaimer out. Once again, I'm not attacking this lady by no means necessary, or as we say in the YouTube streets, I'm coming for somebody. I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is engaging her talking points. That's all I'm doing. Nothing more, nothing less. I concur about how the way she is, how the way she is as a person, none of that. That's all that is irrelevant to me. Okay. So all I'm doing is engaging her talking points. So it is one reason, and we can break this reason down, why women do that to men. And y'all want to know the reason why y'all do that? The reason why y'all do that is based on this simple word that us men say all the time. That simple word is emasculation. Simple. These type of modern day women with this type of modern day women behavior, right? They be so caught up with the whole ideology of this modern day feminism movement, right? That what they try to do is try to emasculate men. Okay. So just like I say, she obviously know that me personally, she could tell that I am a heterosexual male. She could tell. Just like I made a point earlier when I say some women have this like intuition where they call it gay radar, right? Where they could tell whether for one male is actually gay or not, right? Sometimes that quote unquote gay radar is accurate. Other times it's not accurate for the simple fact that they are operating out of their feelings and emotions, which this leads into the emasculation part. Now, let me share something with y'all. I'm share something with y'all too about this, and we're gonna break this thing down for real. Now, in order for y'all to understand my talking point about emasculation, y'all need to understand what emasculation truly is. Okay, so let me share with y'all the definition of emasculation. There's two definitions of this, and I'm going to cover both of these definitions because it is going to go with what we're talking about today. All right, so here it is. Here it is. Emasculation is this two definitions. We're gonna cover both of them. It means, first of all, to deprive a man of his role or identity. That's the first meaning. The second meaning means this to make someone or something weaker or less effective. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. I'm gonna break this thing down to y'all today, y'all, for real. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're gonna deal with this first part where we're talking about to make weaker, to make that person weaker. For this past couple of days, right, I've been talking heavily about how the way this modern day feminism been running rapid. Okay. It been running rapid in our community. It been running rapid in our household. It been running rapid with our women. All kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? One of the main talking points of this modern day feminism movement is that they want to emasculate a man. In other words, they want to take that superior role of that man or that leadership role and to make him less than himself, to make him weaker. Right? Y'all wonder why these same type of modern day women who supported this feminism, right? Y'all wonder why that they always go for the lesser type of dude, or as y'all call beta males or simps. Y'all want to know why they go for that? It's because of the movement. First part of the movement is that they want to lower that dude to his lower self. The best way you could do that is to attack him emotionally and spiritually. That's the best way you can do it. Another way how you could do it is not only that, you could attack his pride and ego. There are some women out there who are so skilled at being manipulators, right, in a negative way, where they could literally manipulate a dude to literally think that he really is gay when he know he's not. Literally have this dude question his sexuality when he know good and well he's not gay. But they're so skilled at it that this dude be second guessing himself and he end up lowering himself. And so that's what this first part of this is talking about. And also, these type of women, they want to be superior over the men. Where does this come from? It comes from toxic, abusive prior relationships. It comes from their upbringing. Maybe mama was a toxic woman. Maybe daddy was a toxic man. Maybe grandma was a toxic woman. Maybe grandpa was a toxic man. Maybe uncles and aunts were toxic. Wherever the case may be, it stemmed from that family line. And so therefore, acquiring this type of abusive behavior all the way up into you when you become a grown adult. And even when you become a grown adult, you still is doing this type of behavior. And so now you're attracting this type of man. Then if you run into a man like me, right, that you know he's not toxic, you know this dude is not toxic or anything like that. The first thing you want to do is to try to make yourself be superior over that man. And the best way you can do that is attack him by saying, hey, you're gay. I'm better than you. But when you deal with a man like me and many other men who are watching right now or who are out there, we are zero tolerance for the bull crap. We don't care how the way you feel, how the way you perceive us, and also by her saying that it doesn't hurt my feelings, I don't care because I am secure in my sexuality. I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. And a lot of male out there know exactly who they are. So it doesn't matter. But it's the whole point that they would try to resort to low blowing you like that. Fellas, I know y'all experienced this before in your relationships. You experience like on one day you having a heated conversation with your significant other, your girlfriend, your wife, or whoever the case may be, right? And y'all just going back and forth having an argument, right? And you being the analytical, logical male that you are, right? You be hitting her with some strong talking points, shutting her down every single time. And guess what she do? She resort to low blowing you. She'll say some toxic things such as, "That's why you're gay. That's why your dick is little. That's why my ex was a better lover than you." Saying all these different type of ad hominem type things to low blow you. It doesn't make sense to why they do it other than they're up in their feelings and their emotions. Right? Which this goes to the second point about emasculation. The second point about emasculation is talking about dealing with the male role or his identity. Once again, feminism has a whole part of this. I want to also ask this question too, and I'm very curious about this too. You see how it's very easy for a woman to simply call a dude gay, right? Don't even know where if he is or not, but that just became your talking point, right? So I'm curious. Let's say hypothetically speaking that the gentleman was indeed gay, like for real. He declared that he was gay prior, before everything, and he said that he's gay now. He's hitting with the same type of talking points and everything, right? So I'm curious, would you call that same gentleman straight? What y'all think about this? Would you call that same gentleman straight? Just as how you call a masculine man gay, would you call that gentleman straight? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. First of all, is he straight? He looks straight to me. He look really straight to me. Would you call that gay man straight as a talking point? I have not heard it ever in my life. I haven't heard it in my life for a woman to call a gay male straight to try to prove a point. So why is it okay to call a straight man gay? To try to prove a point. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? But just like I say, I know the reason why. The reason why is because at the end of the day, with this type of behavior, at the end of the day, it's all about the need to be right. Even if it means that you do what you got to do to try to low blow and win the argument. It's all about the need to be right. I also talk about how modern day women with this type of behavior, right, that they way more egotistical than men are, and it is true. I don't care if you don't agree with me on this, but it's true. Modern day women with this type of behavior, with this type of feminism behavior, they're way more egotistical than men. They don't like for their pride and ego to be hurt because that's dealing with their feelings and emotions. So they will resort to whatever they can to try to win. Instead of just coincide and say, you know what, you're right. And this is also the reason why these type of modern day women will not apologize for being wrong. I'm not talking about the traditional women, because traditional women will apologize. If they know they're wrong, they know they done fucked up, they going to apologize about that. Like, you know what, babe, I messed up. It was on me. Sorry. I'm so sorry I did that. But these modern day women with this feminism type of behavior, they will not apologize. They will not say, yeah, you're right, I'm wrong. And that's dealing with their ego, their pride, dealing with this masculine type of energy that they have acquired through going through this feminism movement. But you know what they will do, right? And I know me and y'all have experienced this. Guess what they would do? Instead of them apologize, guess what they would do? They would do things that will be considered as an apology. What are you talking about, Urban? They'll do things like, say, for example, they'll instead of them saying they're sorry, they'll go and fix you a hot plate. They'll fix you a hot meal. They'll fix you. Matter of fact, they'll go to the stream with it. They'll fix you your favorite meal. They won't say they're sorry, but they'll fix you your favorite meal, or they may take you to your favorite restaurant. Hell, some 99% of them will use their bodies sexually as a form of an apology. They'll just all of a sudden be aggressive, right? They'll be aggressive with you, pull your clothes off aggressively, go down on you, knowing good and well they rarely do that to begin with in the first place, right? But go down on you, do everything almost on a porn star level, right? And guess why they do that? Because that is their level of apology. Instead of them actually saying, I am sorry, they would do that. Then guess what? It'll be a situation that reoccur again, right? Where, y'all in disagreement. And guess what she's going to say? She's going to say this, but I apologize about that. And you're going to say, when? When did you apologize? Because I never heard an apology from you. Well, I had took you to the restaurant, right? You remember when after the restaurant I did that favorite thing that you like to do, that we only do maybe once a year in bed. I did that. And you be like, that wasn't no damn apology. I didn't even take that as an apology. I thought we were just having sex. I thought you just being nice. But that is how the way they apologize. That's exactly how the way they apologize. And they'll never say they're sorry. And to top it off, see, here's the last part of this. The reason why they're not going to apologize is because apology is accountability. These type of women do not want to hold themselves accountable. They want to be right. They want to be in control all the time, no matter what. Because if they're not in control, they see that as a form of weakness. They see that not only as a form of weakness, they see that as a form of them surrendering to you. They see that as a form of a submission. And these type of women with that behavior, they don't want that at all, period. They don't want it. And so they resort to that because they don't want to be held accountable. Thus, this is the reason why they want to be pandered. They want men to be all soft and nice to them instead of just being honest. While meanwhile, they're brutally honest with us. That's why. But yeah, let me address these comments, y'all. Once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in to the one stream today. If you haven't hit that like button, y'all, please by all means hit that like button, man. It helps the stream out a whole lot. I'm telling y'all. And I also appreciate the interaction as well too. If you ever to share me out, by all means, share me out too. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So let's go ahead and address some of these comments. Selena, she said Herbert was a gentleman, 100. Yes, I am. I'm always a gentleman. Sure am. But at the same time, I'm a gentleman, but at the same time, I don't tolerate certain things neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a soft dude. And that's kind of crazy is that and that's another thing too, is that, and I believe that's another reason why she probably said what she said, is because she was looking at my appearance, right? A lot of times when people look at my appearance, they think that, since I'm educated, right? I sound educated and I dress a certain way, on these streams, right? To the best of my ability, they think that, oh, Urban's just a soft dude. Oh, he's a square dude. I guarantee you I'm not. I guarantee you're not. Don't let the education and the bow tie and me dressing up fool you, because trust me, I don't put up with bullshit for real. I really don't. So, but yeah, let's go to comment. Let's go. Also, Celine, she said, "Oh shit, I thought it was going down." Yeah, and that was the one thing about Selena is that, like I was stating earlier, I didn't say nothing. I really didn't say nothing about it because I didn't know about it until after I went and reviewed your stream again, and that's when I seen this particular segment. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about this." But yeah. So yeah, oh, Shownuff, did I say what's up with you? What's up, Shownuff? Press that like button. Appreciate you. Glib said this. Glib said, the little dick always get me. I can't argue with facts. Yeah, facts, bro. Because that's they go to for real. Then he come back and say, I would call things gay back in the 90s and 2000s, meaning it was soft or weak. Uh-huh. It lost the effect when it became an attack on sexuality, so I don't use it no more. And a lot of us did. I remember back in the day. Me and my homeboys, we used to do that too. We used to joke around calling each other, "Oh man, you're gay. You're gay. You're soft," and all that stuff. We used to joke around and do that. You know what I'm saying? But now, since it didn't turn into something demonic, where you trying to talk down on my sexuality or other people's sexuality, hell no. Like for what? And Glil, he finally came back to say, hey, Urban, man, say, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be a man and I'm gonna be really real. Whenever my woman do them type of apologies, right? I don't complain about it, for real. Hey, I don't complain either. But however, I let it be made known that, hey, we doing all that. Then after when it's said and done and stuff, right? I let it be made known, like, hey, this ain't no apology. You better apologize to me, woman. What the hell's wrong with you? Ain't no damn apology. Let her know right off the bat. Katie, what's up with it? Salute. Oh, also, y'all, this kind of a little bit off topic. I was also right after I was busy last night, y'all, but right after I got off for one Celine panel, I went on to Katie and she had a one panel. and stuff. So I actually had dropped that video in my community wall. All right. So go and check out that interaction that me and her had. And we was also talking about the same topic. Well, we was talking about different stuff, but we start segueing, talking about feminism and all this stuff too. So go and check out her channel as well too, because we had a really dope conversation too. So yeah, I was busy like hell last night, y'all. Jumping from panel to panel, y'all. So yeah. And also make sure y'all also subscribe to our Katie Talk 101 channel and also Selena channel as well too. All right. You know, hey Galil, you still doing videos? Because I never seen you put out content lately, bro. But if you are, make sure y'all sub up to on Galil Talk as well channel too. All right. But yeah, so other than that, y'all, I wanted to just talk about this because once again, I'm not trying to attack this young lady. Once again, I totally understand the reason and why, but at the same time, that ain't what it is at all. Period. That ain't what it is. And many of us men, we have dealt with that. Just like I said, when Kevin Samuels was living, right? A lot of women who was attacking him said the same thing. They said it all the time. He's gay. They'll take a picture and take a picture of Kevin Samuels, and just because he holding his hand like this. And he wasn't doing it intentionally, it just happened that way. He hold his hand like this, or whenever he's talking, he's doing this, he's waving his hands or whatever, right? They tell me, oh yeah, he's gay. He got to be gay. He got to be gay because he's holding his hand like this, he's doing this and that or whatever, or he's dressing a certain way. No, that ain't what that is. That ain't what it is at all. Oh yeah, he say appreciate it. He have been making content, lady. Yeah, I understand, bro. I understand. And oh, she said, nice outfit. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm glad y'all appreciate the outfits. One thing about it is that my moderators they actually miss me when I actually dress up for the streams because they actually enjoy it a lot. They actually have a name for it too. So whenever I dress up for my stream, so they appreciate it. So I kept telling them that I was going to start bringing that back, where I'll be more dressed up. So here we are. All right. But yeah, other than that, y'all, that's pretty much it that I have for this topic. Once again, I want to let these ladies, especially these modern day women, know that whenever you do things to men like that, when you try to attempt to emasculate men like that, at the end of the day, when that man know who he is, he know who he is, he know his identity as a man, and he know his role, he understand the assignment. It don't work. All you doing is wasting your time. That's all you doing. You're wasting your time. You're putting yourself deeper into your feelings and emotions because we don't care. We don't care at all how you perceive us to be. We really don't. And so, also, I don't care how the way people perceive me to be because I know at the end of the day, all it is an opinion, and how one glib or adequately express it. It is people using ad hominems because they don't have no strong rebuttal on their talking points. That's basically what it is. It's basically pretty much basically what it is. So yeah, y'all may have to need to revisit that for real and come up with some other type of point to try to try to express something to a man. You know what I'm saying? Or why not just have a conversation? Now I don't know if after when she stepped down from the panel, I don't know if she stayed and listened to our conversation that we had afterwards. After we stepped out, I don't know if she did that or not. But like I say, me and Selena, and I think it was another gentleman that came up. Matter of fact, Russell Reed. We had a very dope conversation on her panel last night. We did. Very good conversation. So y'all can want to check that out. That's also on my community wall as well. Selena, she's in the chat right now. Selena. You can want to check that out as well too on my community wall. Go to our channel. If you're not sub up to our channel, by all means sub up. And all the rest of these content creators who are on here right now, if you need people to by all means sub up to your channel, by all means, if my moderators could drop their channels, by all means do that. Or y'all could do it on your own. Y'all could drop your channels on your own. All right. So other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this particular one episode. I do have other one topics that I am going to cover. I'm going to go deeper talking about this feminism movement again because I have more stuff I need to want to express about this, but I kind of segue to this because this what happened yesterday, right? Last night. Also, me and Katie also supposed to be linking them out. I don't know if she's gonna do it today or whenever it happens. We are also going to talk about a very, very important topic, which is dealing with feminism and stuff. So I will share that on my community wall when we go live and stuff. And I want y'all to come and support that stream because we're gonna talk about some very, very good things. And also with Selena as well too. We're gonna have a part 2 talking about our conversation as well too. And so whenever we go live and talk about it, I'm going to share it on my community wall, and I want y'all to come over because it's going to be some very good information that we're going to put out there. It's going to be some good information. It's going to be very entertaining and entertaining as well too, and y'all going to get fed so many different ways, entertainment wise, knowledge wise, and all that stuff. So please, oh please, pull up and support. All right. So other than that, y'all have a really, really good Wednesday. Y'all be safe out there. Continue to be productive in y'all workload, y'all work schedule. Don't allow these crazy people to overwork you without paying you what you work. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not working, continue just to enjoy your day as well too. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all, and y'all have a great day.